I went into the hospital on Monday. We ended up having him on Wednesday. I was in labor for 2 days. He wouldn't turn. So after he wouldn't turn, the doctor said if it doesn't happen, we're gonna go in for a C-section, which was actually the best thing that could have happened.
The beautiful thing was when he was born, you know, they pull him out and you see, you know, your beautiful baby. And the next thing I know, they call a full code on the baby. And I didn't know what full code was until I see them doing chest compressions and pumping with air to get him to breathe again. You know, he's turning blue.
So then they took me down to the NICU, and he said, your baby's very critical, and we're transporting him to Miami, and he has to go now.
And just the way everything worked out is so weird that the luck of the draw that we came to Miami Children's Hospital.
When he was born, they took an x-ray and they saw that on the right side of his chest, he was missing a muscle that separates your tummy and intestines from your lung. So he was rushed to us here in Miami Children's Hospital. And that's when I met Gaetano. Congenital diaphragmatic hernia is a condition where when you're inside of mom, the diaphragm doesn't close correctly. And as a result, your intestines and your liver, they go up into the chest and your lung doesn't develop correctly. And we found out he had a really deadly condition which babies with congenital diaphragmatic hernia often have, called pulmonary hypertension, which is one of the conditions our hospital treats, which many other hospitals do not treat.
We drove in an ambulance. I had to take the ambulance with Gaetano to Miami Children's Hospital. And from the moment he got there to the moment he left, they were on top of everything.
When you're here at Miami Children's, you never just have one doctor taking care of you. There's a bunch of us, so it was a meeting of the minds so we could all figure out what the best thing could be for him, and we do that for all of our patients. So after the first 2 weeks when he was super sick, we were finally able to do the diaphragmatic hernia operation. And we were able to close up his hernia on the right side. And that's when we started working on other little details that babies with congenital diaphragmatic hernias have problems with. And that took most of the next 2.5 months.
People always think, oh, surgery, and that's the treatment, and then he's okay. That was so he could begin to heal. But the doctors and the nurses were amazing. They helped us find our way around because we're from Fort Myers, so all of a sudden we find ourselves in Miami in an unfamiliar area, staying in an unfamiliar place, and we ended up staying for the full 3 months.
I know we call him Dr. Love and we call him, you know, Doctor this and Doctor that, and hey Doc, how you doing, Doc? But it was like immediately the relationship with the doctors just all of a sudden, it just turned to, I think these people are our friends. I don't think that they're doctors.
One of the first times they took the oxygen off, I was here by myself. And they just said, doctor came in and said, okay, I'm gonna take the order and take the oxygen off. And I looked over and I said, that's it? He goes, that's it. I said, no, that's it. He's done. Yes, he's done. No more oxygen. He's going to be fine. Okay. Then one day I said to Brendan, I said, we're going home this week. And he said, okay, you know. I said, no, I know we're going home. So the doctor came in and she said, okay, so you guys are gonna go home tomorrow. And I was so happy. And we were like, okay, we're ready. But we're gonna miss you guys.
We felt so involved. Sometimes I almost feel like I saved my own kid's life, and I know I didn't, you know. I think it was just a accumulation of Gaetano's work, the doctor's work, and a little bit of us being there all the time. I do feel that it helped out a lot as well. You know, I mean, he needed the full support, and he got it.
Cannot say enough about the nurses and the doctors. Every time I see them, I just say thank you. I don't know what else to say to them. We don't know what else there's no words. It's just thank you every time. Thank you, every day.